It's no secret that when you hop on Bodygame, people will treat you differently. You're going to get the choosing signals that you want. You're going to feel like a whole new man. But the only way for Bodygame to really actually change your life is when you translate it to other areas of your life, right? Like, don't get me wrong, like the choosing signals, the respect you get from people, that's gonna play a huge role. It's gonna affect how you see yourself. It's gonna affect like your confidence and all that things of that nature. And it feels good. But when you're able to translate the lessons that you've learned through your fitness journey in the gym to like, you know, your everyday life and success, that's when the real change happens. Like for me, for example, like when I started hopping on Bodygame, it actually helped me develop more of a growth mindset opposed to a fixed mindset. Right? Before my fitness journey, I had more of a fixed mindset. I used to think like, you know, this was my state. Like there's no way I can actually change, right? Like I'm probably not a good math student. It's difficult for me to get a job. Like I had a lot of like fixed mindset beliefs, a lot of like limiting beliefs I used to have, right? But when I started hopping on Bodygame, I started working out, getting in the gym, you know, and building muscle, I was in a constant state of growth. And because my body was in a constant state of growth, my mind followed. Right? My mind followed that constant state of growth, because when I started to see myself change in the mirror, when I started to see myself transform, when I started to push myself by sheer will and force and actively, visibly seeing that transformation, I had no choice but to develop a growth mindset. And I think that's the most powerful thing about fitness, is that it helps you develop a growth mindset. It takes you from this victimhood to a victorhood, right? You start to think like a victor instead of a victim. You start to think in a growth way instead of a fixed way, right? And by the way, if you need help getting in shape and need help building a body that commands attention, never bores the audience, and you want to recreate yourself, hit that link in the description. Little shameless plug for those of you guys that need it. Make sure you like this video and subscribe if you haven't already. But like I was saying, when you hop on fitness, when you hop on Bodygame, it develops this growth mindset. It actually makes you feel like you're competent in yourself. It makes you feel like that you can actually change. And that is so powerful for your entire life, because it's deeper than just looking good and getting choosing signals from women and getting respect from other men. It's deeper than that, because when you understand that you can change and grow in life, it actually translates to everything. It translates to your job, your career, like adversity, all those things, right? Because if you believe you can change, you can believe you can change for like, you can change and get a better job. You can believe in change and you can make more money. You can believe that you can change to get better grades. You can believe that you can change and adapt to overcome adversities that you face in your life. That is the most important lessons that fitness taught me, because when you're, you know, consistently working on yourself, you're growing, you're changing. Like you're not fixed. Like the same way you can change your body, you can change your life situation. Right? Because the most important thing that taught me, that fitness taught me in Bodygame, is that, and that's the thing, a lot of guys online are going to tell you that Bodygame is about attracting women and, you know, the respect you get from people. And don't get me wrong, these are all true, but I think the true Bodygame is what it can do for your life. That's the true Bodygame, in my opinion. The true Bodygame, in my opinion, is what this shit can do for your life, what it means, right? It's about taking control, right? Because you can take control of your body. You can take control of your life. It's this message that nobody is coming to save you. Nobody's gonna force you to do the workout plan. Nobody's gonna force you to go to the gym after an 8-hour shift. Nobody's gonna force you to eat the right foods. It's all on you, right? At the end of the day, you can hire a coach and all these things, right? But at the end of the day, you have to be the one to follow through with the plan. It's all you. And once you realize that it's all you, that's when real change happens. That's when you actually take full-on control of your life. And when you're able to take full-on control in that area, in that domain, in your fitness and how you look, and taking control in your appearance, and you start to recreate yourself, reconstruct yourself, build a character that commands attention and never bores the audience, like I'm always talking about, that's when it starts to translate to other areas of life. That's when Bodygame actually changes your life, because then you realize nobody is coming to save you. That's when your life truly changes. And that's what fitness helped me realize, is right, nobody was coming to save me. It's all on me to follow through with it, right? Like I said before, I said it in a video a time ago, I was like, in life, you got to be like a pregnant lady and just deliver. You got to deliver on the promises you made to yourself. You got to deliver on, you know, those gains, right? It's all on you. at the end of the day. And when you realize it's all on you, that's when you can take control of your life, right? The teacher's not in control of your grades. The government's not in control of your life, right? Like, the current job you have, they're not in control. I mean, they are in control of how much money you make, but you can always make more, find a different one, or you can, start your own business. You can do whatever it is you want in your life. It's about realizing that you can grow and you can change and you can adapt. It's about realizing that there's always something that you can do to change your current situation. And that is the most powerful message that Bodygame can actually teach you. That's the true Bodygame, right? It's kind of like, y'all ever seen I'm going on a side tangent here, but y'all ever seen the Superman movie, in the new one, where Lois says to Clark, like, about being kind, and she's saying he's not punk rock enough, and he's like, you know what, maybe being kind is the real punk rock. But in this case, maybe realizing that you can change and grow and become the man that you want to be is the real Bodygame, not just the surface level shit about how you get respect from men and women, and you're able to build a character that commands attention and never bores the audience, and you're perceived in a positive light through the world. That is all good stuff too, but maybe the real true message of Bodygame is the man that you become in the process, the man that you're building in the process. Because through every set, rep, and every hardship that you go through in the gym, pushing through those PRs, you become a different man. You're building up your discipline, you're building character. And I think that's what truly matters with this Bodygame shit. You know what I mean? Like, that's what the real Bodygame is about. But that's all I really had to say for today. Make sure you book a one-on-one consultation if you need help hopping on Bodygame. You need help and you're not sure where to start. You're spinning the gears. You're tired of repeating the same year over and over. We're going into 2026 and you feel like you need to make a change. Hit that link in the description and I'll be happy to be working with you soon, right? We'll have a little conversation, and if it does make sense to work together, we'll work on your mindset so that you're consistent with the gym. We'll give you a workout plan, and we'll also give you a meal plan. All of those things so that you can actually become the man that you were destined to be. So if that sounds like you and you're serious and you're tired of wasting time all these years and now you want to make a serious change in your life, hit that link in the description and I'll be happy to be working with you soon. Make sure you like this video and subscribe. And remember, like I'm always saying, there's nothing enlightening about playing small. I'm gonna catch y'all. See ya.